is don't have sex, get married.
Yeah, what you think about it?
Pastor messed it and controversial. He can't talk about nothing. He ain't even fit for his mind ain't there. He is evil bitch. His mind not even there. He controversial. And control his mind. This, look, everything is not for everybody. And Pastor is not a spokesman. This panel is not for Pastor. Turk have changed his life. And Turk talks about inspiration and building all the time. He talks about building and inspiring people all the time. Pastor is not no influencer.
Having kids. Y'all share the live. Make sure y'all, what's up, y'all, everybody? Y'all share the live. Please gift the host. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. We in here.
That's not a panel for him.
Thank y'all for being here. If we don't see y'all on Sunday,
I could have got up there and did a better job in Pastor because Pastor don't know how to turn off the entertainment part of it and get into the conversations of what they're talking about. You got to be engaged on what they are talking about when it comes to the young children in the community. You got to be engaged. Y'all have saw me on platforms like Ask L. All this stuff. Y'all have saw me on platforms like that. Pastor is not. I just don't see it for Pastor. That's why this went left. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I guarantee you. I ain't even got to watch no more. I have not seen the rest of this video. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I have not watched this video, but watch, I predict this how this finna go down.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Somebody got it.
Is it me?
Yep, I believe so.
My shit echoing?
I think you good. That
It's clean, man. No.
I didn't watch a motherfucker thing with Brandon. I didn't see that shit with Brandon. You a motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking lie. I wouldn't sleep Brandon. I was asking Brandon about it. But I never watched shit go on between Brandon and Turk. I didn't know how it started or what went on, bitch. Don't you get your ass out of here, Latoya. You kicked for today. Thank you.
Okay, without. Topic just some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the last couple of days, man, we just been on some brotherhood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like supportive of each other, man. And I love to see black men, you know what I'm saying? Influential black men speaking up. You know what I'm talking about? And like I say, man, I appreciate you, Pete, from sacrificing your time as well as you talk sick, you know. And let's keep it going, dog. So without further ado, shit, what's up, man? What been going on, man? What been going on with your shit? Look like you ready today.
I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Shit, chomping at the bit. You know what I'm saying? It's really for the people, though. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, I mean, we already behind.
You know the pastor didn't say nothing about nothing. He was not engaged in nothing. He was not engaged into nothing. He was so busy doing whatever he was doing. He was not engaged at all in the conversation until he wanted to speak up on certain motherfucking topics.
And the 8 ball as far as, you know what I'm saying, information that needs to be out there. So let's get this thing going. You know what I mean?
Facts. Pete, what's up with you, man? How your day was, man? What you got into, man? Without incriminating.
I can't even incriminate myself. I ain't no criminal. I ain't did nothing illegal.
Real talk, man. That's boss shit. Well, I ain't been doing nothing. I've been in the studio, just working on my album and shit, man. So, I took a break. But I wanted to talk about like the violence, bro. Like the violence that's going on in the community. How the youngsters are not being respectful towards the women and the kids. Where did that disconnect come from? Like, I remember coming up in my time when I was out there drugging and thugging, like, we was respectful. We'll go to the store for the older people, you know what I'm saying? Even though they gave us 50 in a quarter for talking about keep the change, you know what I'm saying? We ain't never trip on that, because we was respectful to the elders. Nowadays, bro, like, these dudes doing all kind of, crazy shit with no respect, no remorse, you know what I'm saying? And to be killing the women and the kids, shooting with no accuracy, like, it's just crazy. How y'all feel about that, bro? Like, what y'all think it gonna take for that mindset to change? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Hey, you want to lead off?
Go ahead, let me get in the house real quick, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean,
Go ahead.
Y'all already know. I mean, with the movies, television, music, what you see in these video games, you know what I'm saying? We got nothing but a culture of sex and violence. You know what I'm saying? And so it's already saturated to these young bucks and these young ladies and stuff like that before they even get to be pre-adolescents. So with the culture that's already acceptable of it and shit like that, we got to figure out how to reverse what's already the norm, because that shit is normal now. You know what I'm saying? So we already know that whoever these 12-year-olds right now, by the time they get to be 20, they're going to be hypersexualized and ultra violent. So, and maybe it's like we said yesterday, education starts in the home. It's got to come from the parents first. Like you were saying, monitor what they're watching and just make sure you got to take the pads away if they can't behave themselves. Regardless of all that, we have to keep an eye on these kids, you know what I'm saying? Because, and ourselves, because they learn from us as well. So if we saturated with
run it up, y'all, run it up.
Scarface, this, that, and the other, you know what I'm saying? They soaking it up too. You know what I'm saying? We have to be mindful of what our kids are being exposed to, because what they think about and see and get influenced with it all day is who they're going to become. And it's our job to make sure that we're looking out for who they're going to become as you know what I'm saying, the entire village that's raising these children.
Facts. Yeah, what you think about it?
1 second.
Is having kids. Y'all shut a live. Make sure y'all, what's up, y'all, everybody? Y'all shut a live. Please gift the host. We appreciate it. We in here.
Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. If we don't see y'all on Sunday, happy Mother's Day.
Somebody got it.
Is it me?
Yep, I believe so.
My shit echoing?
I think you good. Nah, that
It's clean, man. No.
But take, I'm
Go on about your business. We did it for no reason.
A man should be for women. So, look, we just had this motherfucking, what do you call that thing at school? The prom. The prom just happened. That you can't come past with me.
Of that kid. All you can do is, by fighting, get that kid in a foster home where you ain't gonna know what the fuck the kid doing. At all. That's the only thing. You can make her lose her kid. Oh, I am. I'm blessed and babe with 33% at least.
And they got these big ass dogs here. I'm so scared of them motherfuckers. Let me show y'all the dogs. I'm scared of them, bro. I'm scared of these big poodle doodles, man. cash apps and all this stuff. Like box
Drop
number
this
2.
stupid ass bitch out the box. Ain't
Number
you
1.
Box number 2, you dumb bitch. Get your stupid ass down.
Yeah,
You
I
box
figured.
number 2. You said she's stupid for thinking he was gonna do it. So your girl would have been stupid for thinking you was gonna do it, whether you did it or not. Your girl stayed around because she thought you was gonna do the right thing. So how is she stupid for thinking just like your wife? She thought just like your wife.
The stupid part is your ass thinking and assuming that you about to get a bag and your ass got stupid fucking gates and it ain't happened. That's stupid and awful.
Hell no, hell.
Getting on fucking Bigo and getting on Bigo, coming a motherfucking panel talking about it's gone, the money gone. She's stupid than a motherfucker.
And what I'm saying is if she's stupid than a motherfucker, every female that walked this earth and wait for a nigga to come home based on what he said while he was locked up is a stupid motherfucker. I don't care if he came home or not. You stupid for thinking whatever you thought. If he came home, you stupid. Because your girl didn't stay.
He just made himself, he can't hold on to 400 racks. She earned 20 just by her damn self. So obviously she's the one that should be, if it was a hoe situation, he would be the hoe. She should be managing the money like a pimp. Because she knows what to do with the money. Or whatever he said that he was going to do, he just lied about it. She went for a ride. At the end of the day, people, out there, everybody needs to be worried about multiple streams of income, and they need to be worried about getting their own bag. I mean, look, get your bag, and if you got somebody else in your relationship getting a bag too, that's cool too. But never give up making your own scratch. Always be independent. Try to get your own money. Be worth value yourself, which she is. Because she can take that motherfucker.
So you telling me when I got my own money, it ain't cool for me to invest in? I got my own money. It ain't cool for me to take my girl from a goddamn CNA to a goddamn registered nurse. Because I got my own money. Because I got my own.
Do that.
I was taught that a man's supposed to provide everything. Every bill, everything is for the man. When you decide that that's going to be the one that you with, you pay everything. Ain't no 50-50 when it's 100-100. When I got my own house and you got your own house. You pay all your bills, I pay all my. I'll be damned if I let you move in with me and then turn my 100-0 to 50-50. You can stay at your own fucking house and pay your 100.
Hold up. Then what I want to know. You was taught that way, so that you was taught to be married. Are you married?
I said when we become one and live in the same house, that don't have to do with marriage. If I move in my girlfriend and she live here, I got all the bills because this is my house. And I know what it's like when I moved in with her or that other girlfriend and she kicked me the fuck out no matter what I put on the bills. Come here, I got 100-0. It's on you to stack your money and put it in the bank and save it for a rainy day in case some shit like that pop up. But she didn't run out of money by being faithful. She still had money. She still got a roof over her head. So how is she stupid because she invested in somebody that she loved and she thought it was forever? She's stupid when she stayed after a nigga proved that this ain't motherfucking what you thought it was. She's stupid when she stayed and he ain't reciprocating the same love that he gave to her when she was the breadwinner. So now since I got it, bitch, I'm finna shit on you and you stupid for letting me do it. That don't even make sense, man.
Bro, it's the same thing. You saying the same shit I'm saying.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. No, we're not. Not at all. No, we're not.
Bro. I'm just not saying it the way you say it, and I never say nothing the way no nigga say nothing. I'm saying what you saying, and I agree with you saying, but I'm not gonna say it the way you want me to say it.
Turk, I don't know what's going on. I hope they got this on YouTube so you can rewind it because we definitely not saying the same thing. And if anybody up here, your other two men,
you saying she's stupid, I'm saying she's stupid. Same thing.
Is we saying the same? I'm asking the panel.
This is one of them things that y'all agree to disagree and we just squash it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't going nowhere. This ain't it.
Wait.
I'm not saying I'm right or he's right. I'm saying, are we saying the same thing?
Else, bro. If I'm saying this nigga gotta die, and you saying this nigga gotta die, whether you stab this nigga, I shot this nigga dead. What's the difference? He dead.
Bro, listen,
Pastor not mature
I'm gonna leave it right there.
Pastor not mature
I'm not gonna say what you want me to say, man.
I don't want you to say what I want. I don't want you to.
Look,
you're not gonna make
Pastor
it. We're not saying the same thing, bro. Period. And I am, and we're not saying the same thing. You're not gonna.
Now y'all wrong. Look, now you're wrong. You could be saying the same thing, but saying it different. You could be saying the same exact thing, but put it in a different light. You can't knock Turk for Capacitor or type of person you don't agree with what he says. It's gonna be an argument. Turks, I agree with you, man. But I'm not gonna say it the way you say it. Okay, let me see. I'm going back then. I'm gonna go back.
He ain't old or nothing because they were married. Fuck that. I'm agreeing with him because, just like I said, take one. Yeah, that motherfucker racist.
Let's go back then. We finna watch the last
My bad, y'all.
30 minutes. I didn't get the concept of it. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back then.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't even help but I sat here, I said, damn, God must have made me luck up into this panel and hear this shit for a fucking reason. Cause I swear I did the same shit though. I can't even play. But it just really hurt my heart to see how, like, I experienced that shit back in 2014. So I really feel so fucking bad for her though. I really do. Cause I didn't did it. I did it to my husband. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I'm guilty as charged.
Did what?
Burns through some money like that on some settlement shit and had so much plans and had shit like set up like we supposed to be doing this and that and the third. And I was not on.
Ain't never said that's his money. But we know women, when they run into a lump sum and they love us, we don't gotta act. Invest that right. You can settle with that. And you have to know
Change. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You could be angry all you want. You know, cause that's what I'm getting. I'm getting you care, but I also get, I'm angry at this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's not gonna change the situation. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move smart, you know, and everything that Pete just said, you feel me? Like at the end of the day, you know, I mean, that's his legal mama. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming in. It's 10 o'clock right now. Y'all wanna take one more? What you wanna do, Pete?
yeah. We find a different approach to it.
So y'all wanna take,
Try to get
She just got attached.
Yeah, but I'm
Got attached to the child, and that's understandable, you know what I'm saying?
Before
Hey,
she
everybody.
bridge, she can try to get closer to the. Go see the kid at the house.
The baby's
go
mama.
outside and talk to him and play with him outside, like you doing a supervised visit.
We finna see
instead
what's
of
going down.
Completely going out. You can still teach him from her house.
I won't
You
know
gotta
what
get
happened.
cool with her now
Right.
because
I
it
won't
ain't
know
no
what
mediator
happened.
there,
Y'all
and if
said
that don't
church
work,
started,
then you
let
gotta
me
fall
see.
back. But what you doing gonna make her say fuck that.
Nigga, I
You
was
ain't
a little
never
more
seeing my
wiser than
son
y'all,
again.
period.
You go over there and help her. Try to
And
help your
y'all
mom be
biased
a
as
better
fuck.
parent.
So let me see. From what I see,
what's
it
up,
seems like
recent mud?
Hey, everybody. I just wanted to say the fact that I hope you remember this. I messaged you about my boyfriend having a settlement. He's burning it. I'm going to let you know it's all gone. It's all gone. I wish he would have. He mocks me about me being on Bigo. I can't even tell him about a guy that he could give advice to him. He hates that I be on Bigo, so I couldn't even introduce him to you. It's gone, bruh. And it's gone. For 5 months, $400,000 is gone. That's all I wanted to say. If anybody come up with that type of money, think smart. Think smart. Don't burn it. It's gone. He got 7 kids, and he ain't even.
Hey, now I hear you. Oh, she gone.
She listening. She just dropped down because she was crying. Keep talking to her.
About the money situation. I don't know how you allow that situation to happen. You know what I'm saying? If she married with him, that's a boyfriend.
Okay, basically, her boyfriend ran into a settlement. He got 400,000. She had reached out to me to try to tell him how to help invest it because he had already blew maybe 100 or damn near half of it. But like I told her, it ain't nothing I can say to him because he want to blow his money. And the only thing that's gonna happen is after it's gone and he realized that bills and shit doing, he got to get back in the streets like he was or whatever he was doing. Then the next time he go cherish the money. But a lot of people run into them lump sums, blow them, then think about how I blew all this money and say, if I ever get that again, I know what to do with it. It's on her to be willing to deal with that or to move on because that's some shit that you can settle with. 400,000, you invest that right, you can settle with that. And you have to know if he blew it and he feel the same way that it was right. That might not be the person for you to be trying to build with because you would hate for you to run into that money and he run through your shit because he feel like you owe him because y'all together. You might want to get out that situation.
At the same time, like what part do you play in that? You know what I'm saying? I hear you crying. You know what I'm saying? Women only let men do what they allow a man to do to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a woman have to take responsibility for the niggas who they allowed to lay down with. You feel me? And I mean, it might sound harsh or whatever, but at the end of the day, what was you doing while he was waiting on that settlement? Was you settling yourself down to make sure you got your kids straight and not just waiting and depending on what he had to offer? You feel me? Like a lot of women put all their trust, they put all their eggs in one basket. He ain't married you for one. That's a that's a red light. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't really got no type of ties to each other, but I don't know, man. Like in my situation, my wife would have had probably a third of that. You know what I'm saying? She would have had a third of that because I know she gonna know what to do with it with my kids, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do and do whatever I want to do with it. You feel me? But the woman gotta take some type of responsibility. You can't put that all on the man who had the money in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker gonna do what they want. You feel me?
Sometimes the women be in situations where they don't got no say so over what a nigga doing with the bread, period. But you ain't getting nothing, I ain't giving you nothing. Situations like that too.
I'm saying what she was doing, not counting his pockets, what she was doing for her pockets. This what I'm saying. Like, that's why it's too many women that's depending on men and not setting themselves up to bring something to the table with a man. You know what I'm saying? My wife, I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't just waiting on me, depending on me, and then she would bring something to the table. So when we came, both to bring to the table.
The only reason your wife did that, Turk, the only reason your wife did all that is because she know what type of man she got. And if I hold it down for this long, I know my life gonna be like this. That's why your wife is willing to stay, because she know what you was gonna do when you got the bag and the ball back in your court.
So you mean to me no signs and symbols showed her what type of man she had before that settlement came?
We don't know. We don't know. They could have been, but we don't know. Because they both could have been from the mud trying to build something together and just ran into this money. You know, niggas could be loyal than a motherfucker with 3 motherfucking girlfriends. And
Women, this is a lesson learned. Make sure you know who you land up with before you get with them. Before you lay down with them, get to know them. If however it takes, you need to get to know them and know their backstory before you start laying with them and learning them and see if they can manage money or not. I understand sometimes things happen in relationships, but you know some of this shit before it even comes up. It is red flags like me. I've been in relationships and they did not work. I knew the red flags before everything blew up. But you ignored them because you ignored them because you giving them the benefit of the doubt. We all have ignored situations. And the writing is on the wall. A situation just don't occur overnight. Period. A situation that don't occur overnight. You knows. You see.
Really be going home like I'm really with you and building with you. You gotta think we niggas, bro. We know how to play on emotions and know how to keep motherfuckers away.
A woman not supposed to have a plan, a backup plan if a nigga go wrong. So
she
that's
ain't
what
fucked up.
I'm
She
saying.
ain't say she fucked
I'm
up.
saying she's crying, right? I'm saying she crying. We're not gonna put the blame completely on the man. What he did was fucked up. But at the same time, the responsibility as a woman, what you do going forward. Right now, you on Bigo, you crying, is gone. It shouldn't have never been